Hello and welcome to 2026, where it's evident that I can't get decent lighting. Well, there you go. It's just one of those things. So, 2025, interesting year. And all through the year, like I do with every year, I'm always making notes for ideas and coding projects. And 2025 was no exception. Here's a list of my ideas that I never really did anything with. So I thought I'd share them with you. So these ideas were sort of ways to use my coding skills to try and generate a bit of income, maybe. Just a bit of fun, really. Nothing to retire on or any hopes like that, but just something to make it worthwhile. And I acted on some of them, but not all the ideas. And it's these ideas that I'll just share with you. May as well just share them in the hope that someone might find them useful and act upon them. And so do let me know if you do actually develop any of these ideas or started developing them and need a bit of help. Let me know. So here we go. Cup of tea first. Okay, with no order. I'll just start at the top. Kids can write to Santa. Oh yeah, I remember this one. This crops up almost every year. So kids can write to Santa via an online form. The form then will extract the products that the child has asked for, generate affiliated links, and then send those affiliated links to the parent contact. So they'll get a nicely curated list of all the products and things that their child has asked for, and with the affiliated links. So if they actually buy, once they've clicked on those links, then you get a small percentage, a little commission, a little finder's fee. I still think that's a really good idea, but I just don't have the time. The next one, people pay a subscription to log into a website and be served a CCTV feed. They can then log any instances of crime and get money rewards. Now, this was a really good one. I actually think it's been done many, many years ago. I don't know, talking like 15, 20 years ago. I think there was something out there similar, but I thought it'd be really good if we could have all these live feeds come in and subscribers log in, they get served a feed, and then they can literally tap a button or write a description of any criminal activity that they see. So I sort of envisaged this to be like a network of small convenience shops in the area, or it doesn't have to be a localized area. It could be national, I guess, because it's just online, isn't it? It's just the internet. And I did experiment a bit with embedding YouTube live feeds into HTML pages and then building a little logging area where people can hit a button to log an instance, and it will try and snapshot the live feed, but also allow the user to enter in a description to elaborate on what crime has been committed. So I got quite far. So it was it's a little tricky because there's lots of security features of browsers to get around, as well as everyone's privacy rights. So yeah, that was an absolute minefield. I popped it into ChatGPT once. It had a field day on me. It went to town on me about various laws and stuff. So I'm going to say probably stay away from that one. It's a good idea, but it's an absolute minefield. Next one, a webcam pointing out a window. People can log in, pay a small amount of money, and play a sound to confuse people walking by. So this was off the back of those live webcam feeds, and this actually came about from a comment I saw in Reddit as I was trying to find ways to navigate the security permissions of browsers to try and action the previous idea. But yeah, I thought that'd be really cool, fun little thing. Just have a little webcam pointing out, and people can log in, pay a small amount of money to distract people walking by. Still think that's a good idea. As people are too busy to list things on eBay, develop a simple page that offers you to do it for them and split the profits 50-50. I can't elaborate any more on that, really. It would just be a little simple messaging thing. You set it up and sell it, but somehow get the product to you, get them to send the product to you, and then you sell it on their behalf or deal with any queries or whatever. Still think that's a good idea. There used to be a couple of stores where I live in Salisbury. I'm pretty sure there used to be a shop where you could take your stuff and they would sell it on eBay for you and split the profits. So it's just an online version of that, really. A choose-your-own adventure game that uses local data in the story. This was a really clever one, I thought. So you could include like local place names. You could scrape local places and landmarks based on your current location where you're playing the game. You could also bring in like current weather conditions, which would really make a choose your own adventure game quite dynamic in a way, because it would be ever changing. This would work as a text adventure or an audio adventure game. Now that would be cool. That would be good. As speech synthesis gets more sophisticated, I'm pretty sure you could have like an audio adventure and interact with it. I think that would be really good. That would be really good. Okay, next one. A PayPal paywall that is easy to implement on any game or website, and it doesn't use their API. So this was aimed at people who aren't very tech savvy, but need some sort of paywall. Instead, it generates a code based on the current date that allows access to a game or website for a day, sort of like a pay-as-you-go paywall, PAYGPW, pay-as-you-go paywall. And this came about from having a conversation with ChatGPT 2 years ago. So if you go back in time through my videos, you would see a couple of videos where I gave ChatGPT £100, and I was going to act as its slave, and I wanted it to come up with a business, and we were just going to spend £100 and see what it came up with. And it actually came up with some really clever ideas. One of which was interactive displays, because it knew I liked artwork and animation and coding. Interactive displays for stall holders at Comic Cons. And where it developed this system where the stallholder could scan a QR code, it would take you to the general PayPal website. They'd make a payment, and the thank you page would generate a 4-digit code, which we would put in to the actual installed animation or game that they were going to have on their stall. So the actual animation or game was actually doing all the heavy lifting, all the number crunching to make sure it was correct, and it prevents people from just trying to spoof the system. Have a look through back through those my videos and find those two videos. I think this one's got legs, and more than happy to share the knowledge, really. I think that might be it. Oh, the last one. We'll go for the last one. A way to upload how-to videos for appliances around the home. So the idea was you could upload a video like, here's how we use the washing machine. And the site will generate a QR code that you can print out and stick to the washing machine. So when people scan it, it tells them how. It brings up this quick video, shows them how to use it. This would be great for students, clueless students, when they go off to university, have no idea how things work. It's also got a more serious use for elderly. So if you've got elderly relatives or people who are suffering from dementia, who just need a little nudge, little guidance and how to do their everyday things, I think this is a really good idea. And again, one which has got legs, but one that I don't have time to do. So I'm going to leave those ideas with you. As I said before, if you have the time or the know-how to develop those ideas further, I would love to hear from you. Also, if you've made a start on them but got a bit stuck, maybe give me a bell. It'd be really nice to connect with some new people this year and just start using our coding skills for good. Okay, make and actually try and make a difference, but also try and make a little bit of money on the side. Why not as well? So I hope you found those ideas useful. Yeah, let me know if you do anything with them. But anyway, like and subscribe, as they say. Yep, subscribe for more how-to videos or ideas video or just random make videos. That's me. Subscribe and yeah, we'll see where we go in 2026. All right, I think we'll leave it there. I've got my cup of tea to finish. Take care and see you later on in the year. Bye-bye.